My name is Javraj. We're going to be doing a demonstration for the Blucase P6000. We're going to have a drone flight as well to show you the detection of this P6000. I'm going to start off by opening it up. When you turn on the Blucase and it's done initializing, you're welcomed by this screen here. You can zoom in and zoom out by just pinching your fingers. But the most important part is that little blue antenna in the middle. That just indicates the location of the Blucase itself. And then off to the side here, you do have a couple buttons. So if I zoom all the way out, and you click this button, it just takes you back to the center. You also have zoom in, zoom out buttons. You also have map layers. We have two. We have vector and satellite. Click vector, it just gives you a little simpler map. And up here, you do have volume controls. You turn this up a little bit here. Once a drone is detected, you'll get a notification of an audible sense, so it would be an annoying buzzing sound. You have a detection. You look up in the upper left-hand corner. You have its default risk level, which is always going to be medium risk. You also have the make and model, which is DJI Air 2S. And up here, you have its serial number. You also have its live geolocation. You also have its pilot geolocation right underneath. And right below that, you do have its height, distance away from the Blucase, and also its bearing. One cool thing about whenever you do have a detection, you can add this drone to your allow list and make it friendly. So all you have to do is click this button here. Once that's done, the drone itself is now in your allow list. So whenever you do turn the drone on again, it will show up as friendly. You can also look at your allow list by going up here, advanced, to the whitelist here. And you can see that DJI Air 2S is now in your allow list. To get rid of it, you can click the little trash can, or you just simply click the button again. But we can also zoom in as well to the actual detection. You do have two tags. You have one for the drone, which is led by the little orange trace line, and you also have one for the pilot itself. As you can see on the live detection itself, you do have two little tags here. One's for the drone itself, so it's followed by the little orange trace line. You can see the drone is now flying around as well. You can also see that we do have geolocation of the pilot too, and that's followed that little blue trace line. We can also look at the live detection itself and see the numbers update. We'll zoom out a little bit here. So now we'll get our pilot to come back and land. And I'll jump into the other features that our Blucase does entail. So I can just dive into it straight away for you guys. So we do have a devices tab. You open that up, it gives you information about the device itself. So you can see the model number there, the Blucase. You can also see the license there, the validity. Also, you do have the opportunity to modify your geolocation, so the location of the sensor itself. All you have to do is click this button here. You can change it to manual itself, then enter the longitude and latitude. And that will change the location of the sensor and lock it to that specific position. Or you can just change it to auto. Hit confirm. Once that's done, you'll have the GPS itself telling its location. The only way that GPS does work is you have to verify that your GPS fixed is yes, or how many satellites it can be is connected to. And the next number is the number of satellites it does see. The next one is cloud. Our Blucase does support cloud functionality. All you have to do is go to the cloud website for BlueVec, sign up. Then all you have to do is go back to your device, hit this button there, enter your username and password that you did use to log into the cloud account itself. And then once that's done, you just hit submit, and your cloud account will be linked to this Blucase. The only thing with the cloud account is you do have to connect the device to a router. That router has to be connected to the internet to be able to have access to the cloud. Next, the biggest thing is the events. So with this, once the drone that was detected in the past, I'll go back here. So once this drone disappears from the detection here, it will update the events list and show you the flight path and also the path of the actual pilot. And once that's done there, we can go back to events. Click on the Air 2S. So the Air2S that just flew around there, we can go look in the past and look at how it flew through the area. There is two things to this. So we do have a rolling list of drones that we detected in the past. And then also we do have the big screen here showing you how the drone flew around in the air. So I can go down here and scrub through the video. I'll zoom in a little bit more. You also see like the pilot is moving around. Also the drone is moving around. So the top one refers to the drone, and it will update all the little geolocation points at each specific height. You also have the geolocation of the pilot. So every time the pilot moves around, the geolocation will change up here as well. But you can see, you can scrub through the video, look at how like the pilot walked around. You can also look at how the drone flew around as well. Just like live detection, you do also get the trace lines. So you have the orange one for the drone, and you have the blue one for the pilot. And also with this events list, you can toggle through. So you can look at all events at high danger, which I'll get into a little bit later. All you have to do is connect your computer and get that functionality. You also do have has location. This is more useful. Once you click that, you can look at drones that gave us our location. But you can go back to the Air2S itself. Also in the events list, you can see you can get all this information here as well. So the make and model, you can see the highlight as well. So it's risk level. So all the yellow ones are medium risk, ones in red are high risk. Also, you do get its serial number. You also get its date and time, the duration of the flight, the first seen geolocation, then also the frequency that it flew at. Next, we can go to the map. History map is a little bit useful. You click this button here. You can go last 30 days or customize date range. Right now, we're going to look at last 30 days. The history map is gives a little like tag on the map. You can see little blue tags on the map here. Those just refer to drones that were detected in the past. And each little tag will represent the drones that are in your events list. So when you go back to events, those little blue tags are correlating to all these drones that were detected here. Next is the offline map. So the Blucase, it doesn't need Wi-Fi to run. So we can upload an offline map onto this device. And once you turn that on, you'll be able to use the Blucase itself. Zoom in, zoom out. You can zoom all the way out to see the big map. So whenever we do ship out devices, it really depends on where you're going. All you have to do is contact Bluevec and they'll provide you a map to upload. Otherwise, we can just provide it right as we ship it out. Next is statistics. So you do have some statistics that are kept on the actual Blucase. So we can talk about the two little charts up here. One refers to the most seen drone models. The other one refers to the most seen drone IDs. One thing I want to point out is the IDs. So let's say you do have a drone that's flying around around our office and we do detect it a lot. And let's say we set up the Blucase maybe in Toronto or something like that, and we keep saying this specific ID here. We can make the assumption that that ID correlates to the same drone, and we can also correlate it that it could be the same person flying it. Last part is the advanced. So we also have an ADS-B mode. It gives you the opportunity to detect aircraft. If that aircraft does have the ADS-B transponder on it, we'll be able to pick up information behind it. So when I click off here and zoom out, those little green tags that look like planes, that's when you know ADS-B is turned on. And you can see the planes flying around. We're able to track them. Back there. We also do support remote ID. This function is only really used if you do have a cloud account. Once you do have that cloud account on the Blucase, you're able to update remote ID information. Also support Wi-Fi learning. So our system can pick up on unknown Wi-Fi signals, whether it be drones or your router or your car. Our system can pick that up. Also, it can make this distinction of a Wi-Fi signal and also a drone signal. All you have to do is just turn this on, start Wi-Fi learning. Once that's turned on, you can see there it has a 15-minute wait. It starts picking up on Wi-Fi signals in the area. Next, you'll just have operations. This is just a rolling list of the amount of users that use the device. So if ever a user turns on ADS-B, you can see there, set ADS-B, and it will give you the details behind it. Next, we have system. You have the opportunity to factory reset the device, so we'll get rid of all the events and stuff like that. You also have system time and time zone. This is all done by the GPS, but if you don't have a GPS signal, you can edit it yourself. You also have TTL. This number you can just edit yourself. So TTL really refers to time to live. So whenever a drone is in the air, it has a 30-second time limit until the next detection. So let's say that drone is out of the area and it's stopping detection. The device will give 30-second timer. Once that 30 seconds is up, it will stop detecting, or let's say the drone turns off, and also it will give a 30-second timer and stop being detected. Next, you have MGRS. This is just a form of unit. Turn this on. Instead of longitude and latitude, you'll use the NATO measurement, so MGRS. So we can show you here. Go back to the events. So instead of the long latitude, you do have just the MGRS unit there. You can also change the unit preference from metric to imperial. All you have to do is click that button there. And then lastly, you just have the operating system settings. You can just click that button there and change the date and time for the operating system itself. The operating system for this is the Android screen itself. And then lastly, we'll talk about version. That will just tell you the current version that the system is using. Demonstration for the Blucase P6000. If you do have any questions or concerns about the Blucase, you feel free to reach out to BlueVec. A representative will be ready to help you.